You wake up at 3 a.m., and the first thing you feel isn't sleepiness, it's a stabbing pain in your chest that makes it hard to breathe. You turn over to look at the woman sleeping next to you, the woman you've given your best years to, and all you can see is the ghost of the man she was with. You start wondering, how long is this going to hurt? Will I ever stop feeling like I'm losing my mind? You go to work, but you're just a walking corpse. You see a happy couple at the park, and you want to scream because you know the lie they're living. You feel like you're in a dark tunnel with no exit, and everyone is telling you to just get over it. But they don't understand that your soul has been set on fire by the person who was supposed to be your water. You are wondering if you will ever feel like a man again, or if this betrayal has permanently broken your spirit. Today, I am going to walk you through the literal hell on earth stages that every betrayed man goes through. I'm going to tell you exactly how long each stage lasts and why your brain is acting like your worst enemy. If you don't know where you are on this map, you're going to wander in the darkness until there's nothing left of you. The reason you can't move on isn't because you're weak, it's because she didn't just break your heart, she shattered your reality, and your brain is currently trying to survive a psychological car crash that she caused on purpose. Men, this channel is now a brotherhood. I set a goal to unite 3,000 real men before this month ends. If you're rocking with the truth and you want more men to wake up, hit subscribe, like this video, and turn on your notification. Make your support and voice count in the comment section. We have to talk about the first stage, and it's the one that hits you like a brick to the face, the shock and denial stage. This is the moment the world stops spinning. Maybe you found the messages, maybe you caught her in the act, or maybe she finally confessed because the guilt or the fear of getting caught got too heavy. In this stage, you feel numb. You look at her and she looks like a stranger wearing your wife's skin. You find yourself asking her the same questions over and over again, not because you didn't hear the answer, but because your brain literally cannot process that a human being could be this cruel to someone they claim to love. In this stage, you aren't even living in your own body. You are walking through a dream where everything looks the same but feels dead. You go to work, you talk to people, you eat food, but you don't taste anything. This stage usually lasts anywhere from a few days to a month. During this time, you are in survival mode. Your body is flooded with adrenaline and cortisol. You might not eat, you might not sleep, and you might feel like you're watching your life happen from outside your body. You are a victim of a total system failure. She has taken the foundation of your life and pulled it out from under you. You find yourself looking for excuses for her because the truth is too heavy to carry. You think maybe she was just confused, or maybe she's having a midlife crisis. You might even blame yourself. You think, if I had just worked less, or if I had been more romantic. Stop right there. That is the trauma talking. She made a choice to betray you. She made 1,000 small choices to lie, to hide, and to deceive. You are the one bleeding, and she is the one holding the knife, even if she's crying while she does it to make you feel bad for her. This is the most dangerous time for a man, because this is when you are most likely to beg. You might find yourself crying at her feet, asking her why she did it, or promising to change everything about yourself just so she won't leave. You have to understand that in this stage, she is watching you, and when she sees you begging, she doesn't feel sorry for you. She feels a loss of respect. She sees a man who has lost his frame. She sees a man who is so broken he will accept any lie just to keep her around. You have to fight the urge to beg. You have to realize that you are in a war for your own soul. Then comes the second stage, the obsessive searching. This is when the numbness wears off and the detective takes over. This is where you spend hours on her phone, checking phone bills from 3 years ago, trying to match up dates and times. You want to know every detail. You want to know where they went, what they did, and what they said about you. You look at his social media and compare yourself to him. You look at her old photos and try to see the moment the light left her eyes. This stage is a trap. It's a parasitic cycle where you feed your pain to get a tiny hit of truth. You think that if you know everything, you can control the situation, but you can't. You are just reopening the wound every single night.
This obsessive stage can last months, especially if she is trickle-truthing you. That's when she gives you the truth in tiny little drops. She tells you, "We only kissed." Then a week later, she says, "We only did it once." Then a month later, you find out it's been going on for a year. She's giving you just enough information to keep you quiet, but she's hiding the worst parts to protect herself. Every time you find a new lie, the clock resets. You are back at square one. You feel like a fool because you keep looking for honesty in a woman who has proven she is a professional liar. Let's look at a man we'll call John. John was a good, simple man who worked in construction. He loved his wife Sarah more than his own life. He built her a house with his own hands. When he found out she was having an affair with a guy she met at a work conference, John entered the obsessive stage and never left. He spent 2 years trying to understand her. He bought her books on marriage, he took her on expensive trips to reconnect, and he spent every night asking her why he wasn't enough. John was the loser in this story because he let his search for the truth destroy his self-respect. Sarah saw that no matter how much she lied, John would just keep trying harder. She saw his pain as a sign of weakness. She stayed in the house, enjoyed the lifestyle John provided, but she never stopped talking to the other guy. She just got a burner phone and hid it in the spare tire of her car. John ended up having a heart attack at 45 because the stress of living with a traitor literally broke his physical heart. He died trying to fix a woman who was never broken, she was just bad. He sacrificed his life for a lie, and he died a victim because he couldn't stop looking for why and start looking for the exit. You have to understand that your brain is currently suffering from something called betrayal trauma. It's a real injury, like a broken leg, but in your mind. When the person you trust the most in the world turns out to be your biggest enemy, your brain loses its ability to feel safe. This is why you jump when the phone rings. This is why you feel sick when she's 10 minutes late from work. You are waiting for the next blow. You are living in a state of hypervigilance. This is your body's way of trying to protect you, but it's also what's keeping you from healing. After the obsession comes the anger and blame stage. This is where the sadness turns into a burning fire. You start to see her for what she really is. You see the selfishness, you see how she could look you in the eye and tell you she loved you while she had another man's scent on her. You want her to feel the pain you feel. You want to tell the world what she did. You want to tell her parents, her boss, and her friends. You want to scream at her until your lungs hurt. This stage is dangerous because it can turn you into a bitter man who hates the world, but it's also necessary. Anger is the part of your soul that knows you deserve better. It's the part of you that is finally standing up and saying, this is not okay. The problem is that many men stay in this stage for years. They become those guys who spend all day on the internet talking about how all women are evil. They let the one woman who hurt them dictate how they see the rest of the world. You have to use this anger as fuel to move, to build your business, to lift heavy weights, and to change your life. Do not use it as a blanket to sleep in. She wants you to stay in the sad stage because when you're sad, you're easy to manage. When you're sad, she can comfort you and make herself feel like the hero again. But when you get angry and start demanding respect, when you start setting boundaries and telling her to pack her bags, that's when she starts getting scared. That's when she starts calling you aggressive or scary to make herself look like the victim again. It's a classic move. Don't fall for it. Your anger is a natural, healthy reaction to being treated like garbage by the person who promised to be your partner. You are the victim of a woman who chose her own feelings over your life. She didn't care about the house, the kids, or the years of history. She only cared about the high she got from someone else. And now you are the one left to pick up the pieces while she tries to act like it was just a mistake. A mistake is forgetting to buy milk. A year-long affair is a series of cold, calculated decisions. Men, this channel is now a brotherhood. I set a goal to unite 3,000 real men before this month ends. If you're rocking with the truth and you want more men to wake up, hit subscribe, like this video, and turn on your notification. Make your support and voice count in the comment section. We are going to move into the second half of this deep dive, where we talk about the Reconstruction stage and the final Indifference. I'm going to show you how to take that broken heart and turn it into a stone that no woman can break. I'm going to show you the winner's way to handle the long-term pain. Brothers, we are coming out of the fire and moving into the forge. We've talked about the shock that makes you go numb and the obsession that turns you into a digital detective, but now we have to talk about the most important stage on the map, the Reconstruction stage. This is where you stop asking, why did she do it? And you start asking, who am I going to become because she did it? This stage usually begins around the 6-month mark, but only for the men who have stopped pain shopping on her phone. This is the stage where you decide that your life is no longer a crime scene. In this stage, the pain doesn't disappear, but it changes. It stops being a sharp, stabbing wound and starts being a dull ache that you can live with. This is where you start to reclaim your masculine frame. You start going back to the gym, not to look good for her, but to feel the power in your own muscles. You start focusing on your work, not to provide for a trader, but to build an empire for yourself. You are no longer the betrayed husband. You are a man in training. Men, this channel is now a brotherhood. I set a goal to unite 3,000 real men before this month ends. If you're rocking with the truth and you want more men to wake up, hit subscribe, like this video, and turn on your notification. Make your support and voice count in the comment section. Let's look at the path of a man who mastered this stage. We'll call him Derek. Derek was a guy who gave his wife everything. The house, the car, the vacations. When he found out she was cheating with a bum she met at a local bar, Derek almost lost his mind. He spent months crying and begging. But then, Derek had what we call a brotherhood breakthrough. He realized that his wife was a leaky vessel. No matter how much love he poured into her, she would always be empty because she lacked character. Derek was the winner in this story because he entered the Reconstruction stage with a cold heart. He didn't divorce her immediately because he wanted to get his finances in order first. For 8 months, he lived in the same house, but he became a ghost. He was polite, but he was cold. He stopped sharing his feelings. He stopped asking her about her day. He spent every night in his home office or at the gym. He was building his exit strategy. When Derek finally handed her the papers, he wasn't crying, he was smiling. He had lost 30 pounds of fat and gained 10 pounds of muscle. He had a new promotion. He had realized that he was the prize, not her. She tried to beg him to stay, saying she made a mistake, but Derek just looked at her like a stranger and said, "I don't keep traitors in my palace." He won because he used the time of the stages to build a version of himself that was too big for her to handle. He turned his trauma into a superpower. You have to understand the indifference threshold. This is the final stage, and it is the most beautiful place a man can be. It usually takes a year or more. This is the stage where you see her name on your phone and you don't feel a pang in your chest. You see a photo of her and the other guy and you actually feel sorry for him because you know what he's stuck with now. You have reached level 0 emotion. When you're indifferent, you are untouchable. A woman can't hurt a man who doesn't care about her opinion. She can't manipulate a man who doesn't need her validation. This is the stage where you finally kill the ghost. The woman you loved never existed. She was a character played by a woman who didn't have the heart to be loyal. Once you accept that, you are free. Why does it take so long to get here? Because you were literally detoxing. Being in love with a woman who cheats is like being addicted to a drug that is poisoned. Your brain has to wash out all the fake memories and the gaslighting she put you through. You have to realize that every time you check her Instagram or ask a mutual friend about her, you are taking a hit of that poison and resetting the clock. You are the victim of a woman who chose her own ego over your peace. She wanted the thrill of the affair and the security of your home. She wanted to eat your food and sleep in his bed. She is a predator of your kindness. But the stages of healing are designed to turn that kindness into wisdom. If you are still in the pain stage, I want you to look at your hands. Those hands were made to build, to protect, and to lead. They weren't made to hold a phone and cry over a woman who didn't want you. Every day you stay in bed is a day she wins. Every day you go to the gym or work on your side hustle or connect with other men, that is a day you win.
The Brotherhood is here to tell you that the tunnel ends. You won't feel like this forever. One day you will wake up and she won't be the first thing you think about. You will realize that the happy couples you see are just people you don't know the truth about. You will realize that your own company is enough. You will become a high-value man, not because you have a woman, but because you don't need one to feel whole. The final stage is mission. This is when you take all that energy you used to spend on her and you put it into your life's purpose. Whether it's your business, your kids, or your community, you become a man of impact. You realize that her cheating was actually a gift of clarity. It stripped away the fake life so you could build a real one. Men, this channel is now a brotherhood. I set a goal to unite 3,000 real men before this month ends. If you're rocking with the truth and you want more men to wake up, hit subscribe, like this video, and turn on your notification. Make your support and voice count in the comment section. You are being forged in a fire that would melt most men. The fact that you are still here, listening and learning, proves that you have the soul of a warrior. Warriors get wounded, but they don't stay down. They patch themselves up and they get back into the fight. Stop looking at the calendar and start looking at the work. The stages will pass when they pass. Your only job is to make sure that when you reach the end of the tunnel, the man standing in the light is a man you are proud of. So, here is the smart question for the Brotherhood today. If your pain was actually a tax you had to pay to become the strongest version of yourself, would you pay it again just to have the strength you have right now? I want to hear from the brothers in the comments. Which stage are you in right now? Are you in the shock stage, the detective stage, or are you finally reaching indifference? Drop your stage in the comments and let's help each other move to the next level. Your comment might be the flashlight another brother needs to see his way through the dark tonight. Hit that subscribe button if you're ready to move through the stages and reclaim your throne. We are 3,000 strong and we don't stop until we are all whole again. I'll see you in the next one. Stay vigilant, stay cold, stay in your power.